This workout is going to be a 15-minute session that involves static exercises, which means we're going to be holding and squeezing our muscles to make sure that we get the most out of the engagement of the muscles. We're going to work through the full body. You'll need some light dumbbells. If you don't have any dumbbells, you could use some tin cans or bottles of water. Just make sure that they are of equal weight. And you'll also need a bench and somewhere to lie down so we can do some of the floor work. So let's get straight into it. We're going to work with the dumbbells here for the first exercise. Standing nice and tall, feet parallel, hip width apart, rolling those shoulders back, get into a really comfortable position so we can start here. And we're going to hold a bicep curl and we want to really squeeze through the biceps. So then we're going to come down and we're going to hold it in the lower position as well. So for roughly 30 seconds now, we're going to hold and squeeze at the top, and you really need to think about the muscles that are working and then slowly down. So really, really focused on the muscles here and your posture as well. Squeeze those biceps, don't squeeze the dumbbells too hard. And then again, slowly down. Really taking our time here. Try not to rush through. Last one, up high, big, big squeeze. And then down low. We will come back to this again, but let's move into the shoulders. So we're going to bring the dumbbells to the shoulder height or head height, and we want 90 degrees in the elbows. We're going to press up, and we're going to hold it at the top and really squeeze and stretch out through the arms, and then down. And again, 90 degrees here in the elbows. So don't let the elbows drop too low, keeping them up in line with your chest. Let's press up again. So holding it at the top there, feel your lats and your scapula stretching out. Think about your posture, think about your core, and then dropping down again to 90 degrees. Make sure that your neck is really relaxed, pressing up, and really holding it at the top there. Again, don't squeeze too firmly on the dumbbells, and coming down again. Beautiful. So holding it nice and firm. Let's do one more there, pressing up. If you do feel any pain or anything that doesn't feel quite right, then just pause, take a break, have a stretch. And if there is pain, you should probably stop that exercise completely. But if it's just muscle fatigue or you're just feeling a little bit tight, tense, maybe nervous for the first time, then just try to relax into it. Beautiful. All right, let's focus on the legs here. We're going to move into our squat position. So using the step or the bench or the chair is really important to help you get into the right position. Keep your back of the legs, the calves, quite close to the bench or chair, and we're going to sit down, and I want you to come all the way till you're almost touching there. And we're going to hold that for about 5 seconds. So this is going to be a really tough one to hold, and then I want you to come up slowly and pause at the top. Take a deep breath. Let's go down again. Pause and hold. Take some deep breaths. Try to relax your neck. And then again, pushing up and hold at the top. Take a deep breath. We're going to come down, pause and hold. A static hold here at the bottom. You shouldn't be feeling anything in your knees, so if you do have the right positioning here, you should be feeling it in your glutes. So make sure that you do push your bottom back and down. And again, let's try a few more of these. These are key, really important exercise here for you to have strength for your lower part of the body, for the glutes. Let's push up again, and we'll do that one more time. Sitting back, over the seat, over the chair, over the bench, over the step, whatever it is. Maybe it's even a little coffee table or something like that, and pushing up. So hopefully you felt that through the glutes. Let's grab those dumbbells again and start with our bicep curls one more time. So standing nice and tall, shoulders down and back, and we're going to lift up and hold. So really big squeeze of those biceps as you curl in, take it down. And again, lifting up and hold. Big, big squeeze. Deep breaths and down. And again, pushing up, squeeze. And we'll do 2 more like that. And up and squeeze. And again, remember to relax your fingers. Well done. And down. Bringing those elbows up to 90 degrees. And we're going to press above the head, straight up, and hold here. Dropping down. Again, remember to keep the neck relaxed. This is such an important exercise to make sure that you don't strain through your neck, your traps, your shoulders. And again, big press up. Can you feel also that you sort of sway a little bit, perhaps almost losing your balance? So that's where the core comes into play. making sure that you are squeezing your abdominals. And again, one more time, pressing up. Brilliant. Let's move back to those squats again. So challenge yourself this time. Try to get perhaps a little bit lower. So sitting back and hold that squat position. See if you can hold it for 5 seconds. Don't rush. And coming up slowly. Take a deep breath, going down again and hold. And coming up. Make sure that you're pressing through the heels. So when you drop down, you've got all your body weight back into the heels and back into the booty. Sitting back, coming up through those heels. Make sure that you're not dropping forward through the knees. So sitting back, bend at the hips, push your bottom toward the wall that is behind you. And then coming up slowly, we'll do one more there. Dropping down. And coming up. All right, we are going to move into the dumbbells again for lateral raises, which is shoulder exercise. So we're going to hold that as a static exercise here. So standing, feet hip width apart once again, shoulders relaxed, and we're going to lift straight out to the side. Now for some of you, the dumbbells might be too much resistance against gravity, so you might even just want to start off the first few weeks of practicing this exercise without any weights in your hand. With this one, I want you to make sure that you come down really slowly as well. So we're not going to just drop with gravity, but we really want to feel the resistance of gravity and try to resist it as we bring the arms down. I was going to say as we flop our arms down, but we're not going to flop. We are going to control them on the way down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Brilliant. So notice how I'm not lifting those arms higher than my chest. As soon as we come up too high, the neck and the traps start to kick in, and we don't want to do that. So we want to just keep the arms in line with the chest, or perhaps even a little bit lower if you need to. You can start wherever you feel mostly comfortable, but try to challenge yourself a little bit. So we want to step out of that comfort zone a little bit. Let's try one more here because we don't want to fatigue too much. And if this is feeling too easy, of course, go for it with some heavier weights. So some of you might be ready for 2 kilos, maybe even 3. All right, brilliant. So now we're going to move into lunges. And I know that this is one that most people don't like to do, so make sure that you are next to a wall, or if you have a chair or something that you want to hold on to for assistance. We're going to split our feet into big tram tracks here. So both the toes are pointing in the same direction. You can pop your hand on your hip if you like, and I need you to make sure that you're standing nice and tall. What we want to avoid is coming forward with our body weight. We don't want the weight to head into our knee. So we want to drop straight down through that back knee. We're going to hold it there for 5 seconds. Deep breaths, and then 1, 2, 3, we're going to push straight up. So again, dropping down here, chest is up, and the weight should be coming up through your front leg in the glutes, so in the bottom muscles. Dropping down again, and again, of course, if you do feel any pain, any sharp pain, or any major discomfort, please stop. But if it's just stepping out of your comfort zone, muscle tightness, or feeling those muscles working and feeling a bit sore with that, then try to push through, because that is the only way that you're going to get stronger and get better at this exercise. So that's 5 repetitions here. Let's swivel ourselves all the way around now. And again, hold on if you need to. Set yourself up so you're in the correct position. We don't want the knee to go forward over the toe in this particular exercise. We want to drop straight down here with that back leg. Dropping straight down, you can see my body like a straight line. And then after 5 seconds, we're going to push straight up again. So it's important that you lift up your chest, that you squeeze your abdominals, lift up your head. Let's try again, dropping down. Front heel, press down into the ground and push up through that front heel. And again, number 3, dropping straight down. This is a tough one. Deep breaths, 1, 2, and 3, push. And we'll do this twice more, dropping down. Feeling probably a bit of a stretch here if you are tight. I did a big leg workout yesterday, so I'm feeling quite tight in my legs. Push straight up. And last one, dropping down. and pushing straight up. We're going to grab those dumbbells once again. We're going to get into our triceps now, which is the back of the arms, this part here under the arm. So what you need to do for the triceps, we're going to do both arms at the same time. You can stick your bottom out here and drop your chest, but I want you to keep your back nice and straight. So from here, we're going to squeeze those elbows together. We're going to lift them up like chicken wings, and we're going to push back and bend, push back and bend, push back and bend. So that's your tricep exercise. But now to hold it as a static exercise, almost got into my pumping workout here. Elbows are up, chest is up, make sure that you're not hunching over, and we're going to hold it back here. We're going to squeeze into the back of the arms, and then we're going to bend. Go again, push up, squeeze, 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 and drop down. Go again, push up, squeeze, holding it there. How are we going? Squeeze and push into the back of the arms. If you are feeling this in your back, then take a break. It might be a lot for the back. If your core is not strong enough just yet, bend the elbows, push back, and also relaxing the neck. And last one, push back. Big squeeze there. All right, and let's take a break from that one. Come up slowly, shake it out. If you need to pause and have a drink or take a short break, please feel free. We're going to go back to our lateral raises again. So we're standing nice and tall. We're bringing those arms out to the side, and we're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Take some deep breaths and slowly down. Remember, we don't want to just drop it with gravity. Take it out wide. Slowly down. Once again, this is number 3. Thinking about your posture, thinking about your body being in perfect alignment. So think of what's happening to the rest of your body. Your legs, your knees nice and soft. Your chest is up. Your core is working. And number 5 here. Excellent. Whew. Slowly down. Let's get into those lunges. If you'd like the challenge, feel free to hold on to the dumbbells. Big step forward, big step back. And again, remember, we're dropping straight down toward the floor with the back knee here. So I've still got 90 degrees in that front knee. My chest is up and I'm pushing. Here we go again, dropping down slowly, shoulders back. You've got to be working your core through all of these exercises. And again, dropping down, squeezing through that core, which means pulling that belly button in toward your spine. Let's do 2 more on this leg. And last one. And hold it, hold it, hold it. And pushing up. Let's swivel to the other side. Please take your time, set yourself up. Don't rush. Here we go. Dropping down, straight down, and hold. So for me, it's my left leg here, which is going to do all the work to push up. Let's go down again. Drop down into the glutes, into that deep lunge here, stationary on the spot, and push. Deep breaths. And that's number 3. 2 more to go. The best way to progress these exercises is to move up to 10 seconds. So once you're comfortable doing all of these for roughly 5 seconds each, 5 repetitions, you could move up to 10 seconds per exercise. You could also try to do more repetitions. So instead of just doing 5 repetitions as we're doing here, you could move to 10 repetitions. Let's finish off with the triceps and then we're going to lie down. So we've only got a few minutes to go here. So hinging at the hips, stick your tushy out. My chest is up, my back is flat, so be really careful with this one. You might want to do this in front of a mirror just to check your positioning. Elbows come up and that's your starting position. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Push back and hold. Bend, and again, push back and hold. Big squeeze into the back of the arms. And again, bend, push, big, big squeeze. You should be feeling a bit of a stretch there from your glutes as well, down into the back of your legs, because you're sticking your bottom out. So the back of the legs there should be having a bit of a stretch. I think this is number 4. Push back, squeeze, And the last one is number 5. And a big squeeze there. Come up very, very slowly, take your time. And have a breather, and we are going to finish for the last 2 minutes on the mat. So grab yourself a towel or something so that you can lay down and get comfortable. We're going to do a static bridge hold here. So we're going to push our glutes up, squeezing into the glutes, pressing through the heels and hold. And then we're going to do a little dip down and a big push up again and hold. So deep breaths here. Big, big squeeze through the glutes. And dropping down. And tap the floor and lift up again. So again, a nice big squeeze. This is number 3. Push as hard as you can. Dropping down, tap, push up, number 4. And you should really be feeling that here. There shouldn't be any tension through the neck. Try to really relax the neck. Last one, push up and squeeze. So that's number 5. And we're going to alternate that with a crunch. All right, so relaxing here. Make sure that your back is nice and flat, chin tucked into the chest and hand behind the head. So this is actually your starting position. From here, we're going to lift and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax, lift up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, drop down, lift up, starting position, and push. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And last time, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, into the bridges. Glute bridges again, pushing up and squeeze. Hold. Dropping down, push up. And again. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. And one more time, setting yourself up for your crunch, static crunch. We're holding it at the top. Big squeeze here. Looking forward, chin tucked into the chest, and drop down. Lifting up and hold. Feel the contraction through the abdominals. Try and take little breaths through that. And again, up and hold, squeeze. Number 3. Deep breaths, number 4. And last one. Well done. I hope that you felt that workout, and I hope that you continue to practice it and make sure that you continue to strive to get stronger, and you will get some great results. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.